we go. Whee. Downhill's always the easy part. Sideways there. Two-wheel drive vehicles are not so ideal for these weather conditions, I'm just saying. I do have studded snows all the way around, and I got plenty of weight in the back. Even still, it ain't the best thing, but maybe I can get by with it. We'll see. Alrighty, you know what? I made a comment the other day about y'all getting tired of watching snow videos, but you know, it just about takes all day to mess around in the snow and the cold to get even a little bit done. I got the truck out and I got her ready to roll. I'm going to a place where there'll be me and another guy, and we'll be loading a Cadillac engine, but it's in pieces. And he was talking about, you know, maybe if we had a ramp, we could work it up the ramp into the back of the truck. Well, I've got this piece of metal here. It's a real nice piece of metal. It was in my neighbor's pile. And I put it on the back of the truck and stood on it. And I weigh about 200 pounds. And bent a little, but it didn't really give. And I've got that little wheel dolly over here that fits right inside. And I was thinking, you know, we could lay that out the back of the truck. We could set the engine on this. We could get on each side of it, and we could roll it up this thing into the back of the truck. I got a big tarp back here to set the engine on. It's going to get wet any way you go about it, but I think that you know, we'll spray it down good with WD-40. In fact, I'll remember to put some WD-40 in the truck, and even if it does get wet coming home, I'll spray all the parts down when I get them home. But if the crank is out of that block and the heads are off of it and all, then that should be heavy enough to get it up in here. Just the two of us without having to lift it. And we can pick up the heads and the crank and all that fun stuff. They're heavy, but they're not so heavy we can't manage them. So that's kind of how I got things set up to roll. I'm just looking at my studded snows. You know, I've been thinking I want to buy some more studded snows, but these don't look too awful. They don't look nearly as good as the ones I got on the front, and that's why I've been thinking about getting some more, because I kind of like to err on the side of a little bit too much. These are Firestone Winter Force tires, and I really like the kind of grip they have. I want to get me a set to go on the back. So that's what I'm in the market for. A couple more of them to put on the back of here. Alrighty, so I checked all the fluids in the truck. Everything's good. She's ready to crank and ready to roll. We got all the snow out of the way. The Jeep's sitting pretty. I may hook up a deal where I can hook a battery tender up on the Jeep, but I'm also thinking that I may not do much more with it today. Sometimes enough is enough. I feel like I might have done about enough. Okay, so when I get back with that engine, I was thinking I could put it over here, but I was also thinking, you know, if I have it in the back of the truck and back it right up to here, I could take that same ramp and slide that engine off, put it in here. Since it is the engine for the hot rod, I could put it and all its pieces in here and then pull them out and work on them as I need them without having them in the other room to take up space and get in the way. It actually might work really well. This ground is staying dry here in spite of the snow and everything. I can just sort of imagine setting an engine block right here, soaking it down with WD-40, building a shelf on top of that, putting the heads on it. That way, as I work each piece, you know, take the block out, take it to a machine shop with the crankshaft and have all that machine work done, have the heads done, keep everything covered up, and then assemble the whole thing over in the other side there where the lift is, so that I can lift it and put it in that baby when I get ready. I think that will work, and I think that makes sense, and I think it's doable. So, okay, that's a good start. It's a good plan. The Patriots are not playing tomorrow, so if I run down and get that engine, I won't be missing a Patriots game. And I would say life is pretty good.